on to high school basketball. Our first broadcast of the brand new 2024-2025 season as we come your way from the north end of Marion, Linn-Mar High School, and a pair of MVC teams going at it in a non-conference MVC game here this afternoon, as it'll be top 10 rated number 6 Cedar Falls coming down to take on the Linn-Mar Lions. Great to have you with us, and welcome. Scott Unash alongside former Prairie coach Steve Dozer here. Hope you had a great summer and fall, and here we are, man. It seemed like yesterday, right?
Yeah, it did. I mean, I just remember the football season was here, and that was a lot of fun, and you're like, wow, they're in week 9 already, and boy, it just kind of flew by as it does as we get older. But yeah, what a great first non-conference matchup tonight.
Well, yeah, should be a good one. Pair of teams that were had some good things happen last year, especially Cedar Falls, a team that went to the state tournament, won their first game down there, and returned just about everybody except for one pretty important piece. And a Linn-Mar team that I don't know if Chad Tompkins, when he got done with co-coaching the football team, handed out the "Hello, my name is" stickers when he started the year, but he probably could have done that because 2 of the top 3 scorers from a year ago have departed for Linn-Mar, and it's a new cast of characters for head coach Chad Tompkins and the Lions.
Yeah, well, you know, the 2 players are Tessa Casebolt and Ella Dobbenmeyer, and those are their 2 best defenders, too. One was one of the best defenders on the post, and they had Tessa on the game ball, and just tough to do. So, but yeah, he's, you know, it's challenging. You lose some height, so it's a different team. They're going to have to play a lot of, you know, 4-out, 5-out basketball.
It's a lot different look for the Linn-Mar Lions coming into a brand new season. We welcome you in to the Jersey Mike's Subs pregame show here from Linn-Mar. Jersey Mike's with their 3 locations here on the east end of Marion at the corner of highways 151 and 13. The Fountains on the northeast side and the Westdale area, Edgewood Road Southwest and Cedar Rapids. Jersey Mike's Subs, a sub above. Cedar Falls, as I mentioned, number 6 in the preseason rankings that came out yesterday. A lot of big things expected from this Tiger team. Had big things a year ago getting to the semifinals, but Gabe Knudsen is gone now, down at Drake doing a lot of good things for the Bulldogs. And she took a lot of points with her, but the cupboard is certainly not bare. When you talk about Karis Finley stepping in as a junior, coming off the sophomore campaign with 15.2 points per ball game, pulled down 4.5 rebounds, shot 31% from 3. She's already got her college decision out of the way. She's going to be a Drake Bulldog.
Another Drake.
And then you've got in the middle Grace Hannum, not a great scorer, terrific first-team All-State volleyball player. She's going to play at UNI volleyball for Bobby Peterson. And boy, it's nice to have that rim protector, isn't it?
100%. I mean, you can do a lot out front with her protecting the rim. And Cedar Falls has a really, really quick guard court and can defend. But you can do some extra things with that guard court because you got a good rim protector, and that's what she's going to bring.
Yeah, and all the volleyball skills, of course. Her dad played football at UNI for Mark Farley, and of course, probably would love to be up there today for Mark Farley's last game. For Linn-Mar, as we mentioned, 2 of the top 3 scorers are gone, but Drea Kern is back, 5'6" senior, and she's going to be looked on to score and lead this team. Only as a sophomore, though. It's a pretty young group of Linn-Mar Lions coming in, but Chad Tompkins and his staff, they're confident coming in.
Yeah, you know, a couple of things for them. They're athletic. Their shooting should get better. They struggle a little bit outside, and you know, eventually I think they want to make it a full court game since they're a little smaller team. And you know, but for them, challenges, it's height. You know, defense is going to be tough to defend when you're a little shorter. You know, especially against what they're going to see tonight. And again, you lose your top 2 defenders defensively. So, but you know, he's excited as he always is, and you know, and credit him in football. He really did a great job, and that whole football season to do that and then turn over to this, and he's just a heck of a coach, and you know, but he's excited about this year.
Drea Kern, as we mentioned, averaged 11 points a ball game, 11.7 points per ball game to be exact last year, and then it's a new cast of characters. Emerson McCormick, a sophomore, coming in. Harley Titus, another sophomore. Hannah Thayer and Maddie Blandford, who is the second leading returning scorer for Linn-Mar at 4 points a game. So it's not going to be a tall team. But like you said, they're going to have to get up and down the court and create a little havoc and use their speed.
Yeah, they will. And, and this is a first game for them. So you don't have everything in terms of practices and maybe even who's going to play or what your combinations are going to look at. But, Coach Tompkins definitely with his, with the height disadvantage a little bit, they want to get this to a full court game eventually. And he thinks they can get there sooner than later.
So it's Cedar Falls and the Linn-Mar Lions kicking off our basketball coverage here on CRM Live Sports. We'll take a break, come back, have more pregame from Marion right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
At Jersey Mike's, we've offered a sub above since 1956. It starts with bread, fresh baked in our stores every day, topped with quality meats, cheeses, and ingredients sliced and grilled right in front of your eyes. And don't forget to add the juice, the red wine vinegar and olive oil blend that gives a Jersey Mike's subs its exquisite zing. Stop in and visit Jersey Mike's now at their 3 metro locations in the Fountains on the northeast side and on the east end of Marion near the corner of Highways 151 and 13 and Edgewood Road in the Westdale area. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Spinal Corrective Center, PC, 3800 River Ridge Drive, Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Dr. Gene Kretzinger and Dr. Janet Kuehl provide education to families on healthy living and wellness. If you want to reach optimum health and peak performance levels or are suffering from injury, pain, and other health problems, the chiropractic care they provide can give you relief and stability. Spinal Corrective Center PC has over 50 years combined experience in chiropractic care. And athletes, let us help you perform at 100% through sports chiropractic care. Call today at 393-3996 to schedule an appointment or go online at spinalcc.com. Spinal Corrective Center PC, delivering quality chiropractic care for the body to function at its highest level. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council represents 18 building trade unions in the corridor. Each union provides skilled workers for construction projects throughout the area. Union workers are highly skilled professionals who are determined to better their communities. The building trades unions are always looking toward the future. Training in registered apprenticeships is available. Visit their website at cricbt.org for more information. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building and Trades Council, committed to getting the job done right the first time.
Plum Supply kitchens and baths, your home never looks so beautiful. Plumbing fixtures, a great variety. Transform your home with Plum Supply. Our kitchen designs are amazing. Our service is priceless. Plum Supply, touch and see. Plum Supply kitchens and baths, your home never looks so beautiful.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar as we get ready to tip off the high school basketball campaign. Linn-Mar hosting Cedar Falls here in girls basketball. And for this one, it's time to take a look at our keys to the game this afternoon. Brought to you by the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council. They represent 18 building trade unions up and down the corridor. Apprenticeships are available, and you can visit them online at cricbt.org. And yeah, you've been through these before. On one hand, you kind of know what to expect, and on the other hand, you don't have any clue what to expect on opening day.
No, and you just hope, especially when you're the away team, that everyone remembered their uniforms and the right top and all that. And so, yeah.
I think we got that checked off.
They did. Everything looks good.
But what do you think about these two teams?
Yeah, well, for Cedar Falls, for them, they want to give Linn-Mar one-and-done shots. I mean, they don't want them, especially with the height advantage, you don't want to give them more than one shot. They got to take care of the basketball, and for them, a key to them is play at a fast pace. They're going to create the pace, be fast, and keep that pace. And if you're Linn-Mar, number one for them, they got to take care of Finley. They got to figure out where she's at and handle their ball screens, and then also take care of the basketball, because Cedar Falls has really, really good guard court. And I was talking to Coach Groen earlier today, and he said Finley, he thinks, is the best on-ball defender in the state. And, she's really good. So when the coach says that, he's been around the block, that's pretty high praise.
Indeed. So those are the keys to the ball game, brought to you by the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council. And a few games around the state last night, a few today, some scrimmages going on. Prairie, Davenport North got together. Going to talk more about this at halftime, though. Just a lot of things happening. Most of them good, some of them not so good as far as the world of girls basketball as we go into the 24-25 season here in the state of Iowa. But I think it's going to be a better year overall in the Metro. I think we can say, aside from a couple of teams, it was a down year last year in the Cedar Rapids-Marion area. And I think we're going to see it pick up a little bit this year.
I think there's going to be more parity, that's for sure. But you're also going to see teams with less depth, and we're going to hear that from almost every coach. That what are some things that are key challenges? Depth. So I think that's going to be. But you're right. I think it's going to be more parity this year. I think there's no clear-cut team you go, well, that team should run away with it, and everybody else. Washington's going to be better. Jefferson's going to be better. Of course, Prairie's going to be up there in the Metro. Kennedy will be better, and I heard Kennedy's got a nice young freshman playing as well, so they're going to be better. Of course, Tom Lilly, tell me when a team isn't good, and so they'll be up there. And so, yeah, I think across the board, Scott, you're going to see some pretty good ball games this year.
And you've been listening to the Jersey Mike Subs pregame show. We're going to come back, have our starting lineups and the opening tip-off for you from Linn-Mar after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Epiphany Dermatology is a full-service dermatology practice that treats all conditions of the skin, hair, and nails. Dr. John Woolner has been practicing and treating patients for over 30 years. Epiphany Dermatology has built a reputation based on reliable customer service and quality skin and hair loss treatments. Epiphany Dermatology also places a special emphasis on skin cancer prevention, screenings, and treatment. Call them to book an appointment at 363-9936 and visit their website at epiphanydermatology.com. Epiphany Dermatology, 5264 Council Street Northeast, Suite 700 in Cedar Rapids. End your search for your favorite restaurant in Cedar Rapids. Come to Emil's Hideaway. Emil's is the home for the best-tasting American food around. Choose from your favorites: chicken, pasta dishes, pizzas, burgers, and fries. Whether you're bringing the whole family for a meal or wetting your whistle at our fully stocked bar, there's something to satisfy all ages and tastes at our classic American local restaurant. Need catering for your next party or event? Emil's has that too. Call them for details. Emil's Hideaway, open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m., is right next to Home Depot and across from Lyndale Mall on 1st Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids.
Time to take a look at our starting lineups here this afternoon of this opener between Cedar Falls and Linn-Mar. And our starting lineups are brought to you by Plum Supply Kitchen and Bath. Make Plum Supply your starting spot for your kitchen and bath remodel. They're located at 1716 Blair's Ferry Road Northeast here in Cedar Rapids. For the number 6 rated Cedar Falls Tigers, 4 guards and 1 center. Emma Jacobs will be in a guard, 5'7", and a senior. Jacobs averaged a point a game a year ago. Gabby Hanks, a 5'7" senior, number 3. Hanks, a 6.5 point score last year. Sophie Stanek, number 10, 5'7" and a senior. Stanek averaged 4 points a game. And then you've got Karis Finley, the returning All-Stater, headed to Drake in a couple years, 5'10" and a junior, averaged 15.2 points a game a year ago. And in the middle, going to play volleyball at UNI, the All-State first team 5A volleyball player Grace Hannum, 6'1" and a senior, averaged 3.9 points but 11 rebounds a game a year ago for head coach Greg Rohn and the Cedar Falls Tigers. For the Linn-Mar Lions, they will go with 5 guards. Emerson McCormick, 5'6" and a sophomore. And McCormick will get her first career start, along with number 1, Maddie Blandford, a 5'7" junior. Blandford averaged 4.2 a game a year ago. Hartley Titus, a 5'8" sophomore, will get the start. Titus averaged just under a point a game a year ago. Hannah Thurer, a 5'5" senior, averaged just under a point as well. She'll get the start along with Drea Kern, the 5'6" junior, and the lone returning double-figure scorer for Linn-Mar. Kern, as a sophomore, averaged 11.7 points a game, along with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. The head coach for the Linn-Mar Lions is Chad Tompkins. Those are your starters. We'll take a break, come back, have the opening tip-off for you from Linn-Mar right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Whether you need long-term care or short-term rehabilitation for your elder, one visit to Westridge Care Center and you'll see what has made them one of the finest nursing care facilities in the area since 1992. At Westridge Care Center, our number one priority is to make all loved ones in our care safe and healthy. Westridge Care Center implements the Eden philosophy to reflect an environment of living as a habitat for humans instead of a place of frailty and waiting. Call 390-3367 to arrange a tour of their privately owned single-entity facility with private rooms with all the amenities. Westridge Care Center, 3131 F Avenue Northwest, Cedar Rapids, and online at westridgecarecenter.com. Carpenters Local 308 in Cedar Rapids is a member of the North Central States Regional Council of Carpenters, representing nearly 27,000 members and their families in the upper Midwest. The union is dedicated to protecting and elevating the economic and social conditions of all workers and to provide our industry with the best trained, most productive, and safest workforce available. Carpenters Local 308 is always looking for new workers to join their ranks. Apprenticeship classes and training are available for you to become a skilled worker for your career. More information on Carpenters Local 308 is available at carpenterslocal308.org. American Family Insurance agent Kurt Gustafson is committed to inspiring and protecting dreams right here in Cedar Rapids and the surrounding area. He starts by getting to know you and your needs and build a free auto, home, or life insurance quote. By bundling policies, we can often offer a variety of discounts. Whether you're purchasing a car, buying property, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, we've got your back as you pursue your dreams, and we'll help protect them. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. See Kurt Gustafson Agency of American Family Insurance on Johnson Avenue Southwest, right across from the Johnson Avenue Hy-Vee for more details.
Back with you here at Linn-Mar as we get ready for our opening tip-off and the first half of our first ball game of the year. And we will have that right after the playing of our national anthem. National anthem here from Linn-Mar. First half brought to you by Spinal Corrective Center. Doctors Kuhl and Kretzinger celebrating state-of-the-art chiropractic care for athletes and their entire family. Give them a call at 393-3996 or visit them online at spinalcc.org. Linn-Mar, brand new home white jerseys with the black and red checkerboards.
I love that. I like the checkers. It's those are pretty sharp.
With Linn-Mar across the front in black, trimmed in red. Cedar Falls with some new uniforms for their road jerseys.
Remember back in the day, you were on a rotation about every 6 years?
Yes.
That doesn't happen anymore.
You don't see hype videos 6 years ago either.
No, we do not. That is so true.
But you got that now. Tigers in the road black with the red numbers trimmed in white. Cedar Falls in cursive across the front. So we are set to go. It'll be Hannum to tip it up against Titus, and Tigers win the tap, going to the bucket to our right. They kick it out for a Finley three. That's front iron short and rebounded by McCormick. Lions with the one and done defensive assignment. They take it down the lane, runner off the glass, put up no good, and the rebound to Finley, and we go the other way. Finley on the bounce pass over to the baseline. Back out top and a shuffle.
Yep. I tell you, I like the first possession from Linn-Mar already. Weren't scared. They attacked the rim and did a good job getting the rim. So that's a good sign for them early on.
Yeah, Blandford took it right at the goal. So Cedar Falls to throw on some full court pressure. Here comes Drea Kern to bring it up. They're going to clear it out for Kern behind the back dribble. Comes left of the circle. Still keeping that dribble alive. Tried to back her way in one-on-one. Got it tipped away, and then Finley came up with the steal. A turnover for each team. Tigers with it. Far corner three ball up and good by Gabby Hanks.
Yeah, wide open in the corner. Knocks it down.
3-0. And a three ball for the first bucket of the year. McCormick, good pass down low to Kern. Reverses it up. And good.
Boy, that was tough. That was tough.
Drea looks like she got a little taller.
Yeah,
looks
she
a little
does.
bigger.
She does.
Here's the kick to the corner. Baseline drive, one-hand floater up, missed everything. Stanek missed it, and the rebound out of there to Kern. Drea between the legs, works it over on the far side to Titus. She tried to run her on the baseline, hit the underside of the basket, and came down to Jacobs for Cedar Falls.
Yeah, they have Hannum really going out on the perimeter right now, which kind of surprised me she's getting that far out.
They got her kind of roaming the middle here, setting a screen, and another three good. And that's what Hanks did last year coming off the bench for the Tigers.
Yeah, she did. She hurt Prairie. She came off the bench and knocked 2 or 3 down against Prairie in that sub-state final, and really she was the key.
There, almost had it knocked away, and now it is taken away. Finley came up with it, kicked it out, three-pointer no good. Rebound tipped around, it's off of Cedar Falls, and it'll be Linn-Mar ball.
Yeah, they're getting some good looks, Cedar Falls, right now, and they're doing a good job moving the ball around the perimeter.
Straight man, full court pressure right now by the Tigers. 6-2 Cedar Falls lead. Lions inbounds. Here, will bring it up the left-hand boards. Over to the corner, and gets it right back. Straight man-to-man for Cedar Falls. High arching three is just short. And a rebound of the Lions. They get the offensive board. Kern working on Hanks. Stutter dribble. Got doubled by Stanek out there. Now she'll take in the lane. Forces up the shot. Got the roll on a fall-away 12-footer.
Has two-handed jump shot there.
Well, they're going to need points from Drea Kern this year.
Well, and, you know, Coach Groen was saying from Cedar Falls they can't get a second opportunity, and that's exactly what happened. Linn-Mar got a second opportunity, knocked it down.
6-4, 5:24 to play, first quarter. Here from Linn-Mar. As the Tigers will inbound on the left baseline looking in. Out top, Finley to Stanek. Open three-pointer, too strong, and the rebound to Linn-Mar. Taken out of there by McCormick. As Blandford will set up the offense out front. Almost lost it between the leg dribble. Drives on Hannum. No look pass to the block, and we've got a whistle and a push.
Boy, I like and I don't like how much Hannum is coming way out on the perimeter. And she's contesting the dribble and going full court. She's really athletic.
Now they got the foul on Karis Finley, so that is her first. And team foul number 1 on Cedar Falls. And the Lions just get it in. Blandford got it to Titus. Now they'll set it up. Kick left of the key. Three-pointer up and good by Hannah Thierer.
Yeah, that was good patience, too, by Linn-Mar. Did a nice job working the ball around.
Thierer with a three. Three no good by Stanek on the other end. A quick Cedar Falls shot. Lions with a 5-0 run. They lead by 1, but they throw it away. Third Linn-Mar turnover. As the Tigers bring it up court quickly. Stanek left of the circle. No look pass to Hannum in the post. Going to go to work. Drives in. Spins.
Nice,
puts it up and good.
Beautiful turnaround spin.
And there's nothing Linn-Mar can do to stop that.
You can't. Yep. And, you know, there's going to be some fouls, and there's nothing you can do to block it.
Coming up on the halfway mark of the game's first quarter. Good pace to the opener here. Kern circling right out front. Hannum jumped out to pick her up. Bounces on the baseline, gets it right back. Kern behind the screen, fall away three, tried to bank it, no good. Rebounded by Stanek on the weak side. 8-7 lead for Cedar Falls. On the drive in all the way, scoop layup by Jacobs, no good, but there's the offensive rebound by Hannum. Tigers get it back, behind the screen, up no good for the three by Hanks. Her first miss, and Linn-Mar corrals the rebound. Here's Kern. No look bounce pass, turnaround three-pointer up and good by Harley Titus.
I tell you, I like the mentality early on of Linn-Mar. They're not scared. They're attacking the rim, moving the ball.
10-8, they're going to get Kern.
Yeah, she fouled her about 8 times on that one possession.
Guarding Finley.
And she was asking, no, I didn't touch her.
Subs coming in for both teams now. Emma Dirks will come in. And Maya Seam.
You got to go over top here, don't you? Yep.
Maya Syme will come in for Linn-Mar. And the Tigers with the basketball, down by 2. Pass deflected and stolen away.
That was good help side defense by Linn-Mar.
As Syme picks up the loose change for the Lions. Dirks, one of the bench players last year for Chad Tompkins and Linn-Mar. Right of the lane, Kern dribbles it back out. So we hit 3 minutes to play first quarter.
Really good patience again by Linn-Mar.
Dirks fakes the 3, takes it right free throw line, cross-court pass. Durer had it bounce off her leg and picked up by Cedar Falls.
Finley.
Good outlet pass, and the layup put up no good that time by Oakland, but he put back and a foul.
Yep, good offensive rebound by Grace Hannum. But Finley did a good job. She dove, got the steal, and immediately just flipped it out to her teammate. What an athletic move.
Hannum will go to the free throw line. First of 2 is up and good. You always like to hit that first one of the year, right?
Yep, for sure.
Last year, Cedar Falls, about average, 64% for the line. And Hannum hits 2, and she was only a 38%er last year.
And Linn-Mar wasn't much better, about 63%, so both an area of improvement for both of them this year.
Pressure, Lions throw over the top. Kern with the easy layup.
Yeah, I tell you, once she got the ball, she accelerated to get by Hannum so she could not have her shot blocked. That was a great job by Kern.
Finley with a pull-up, and she drains the 3 left of the key.
And that was effortless.
That's a good-looking shot.
That was a great-looking shot.
13-12 lead. Good ball game here early. Good no-look pass to Dirks. Layup good.
I tell you, the pace got both teams. You know, Coach Tompkins saying we're hoping to be a full-court team eventually. Well, eventually it might be right now.
Kick back, and there's Finley answering for another 3. 2 in a row from the same spot for the 5'10 junior, Karis Finley. 16-14 as the pass tipped out of bounds on the inbound as Jacobs to come back in for the Tigers. And Hanks will take a seat. And coming out for Linn-Mar will be Blandford. And see what the Lions got in there. They brought back into the ball game. Going to go with McCormick. Trapping pressure in the front court. Pass thrown away. Good trap, and they come up with the steal. Already 5 Linn-Mar turnovers. Finley back to Stanek, and they're going to get her for the walk.
Yeah, just a quick shuffle.
Or Oakland make that. Titus back in for the Lions. She's got a 3 here in the first quarter. Good pace to this one here.
Very good pace.
16-14 lead for Cedar Falls here in the early going. Kern with the stutter dribble across the timeline. Going to go into the corner. They're going to double team her. Needs some
triple
help.
Team.
Yeah, threw it away. Tigers don't have numbers. Oakland will hold it up. Gets it out top. Finley, pull up 3. Got it again.
Same spot, same spot, same spot.
And timeout, Linn-Mar.
Yeah, you got to recognize where Finley is.
30-second timeout will be taken by the Lions. 19-14, 1:25 to play first quarter. Back after this on CRM Live Sports.
In your search to locate a good old-fashioned family-owned pizza joint, skip the run-of-the-mill franchise options and head to Roscoe's Pizza on Edgewood Road behind Taco John's. At Roscoe's, the Hunt family is dedicated to providing mouth-watering pizza prepared from the freshest ingredients available. Choose from our 4 delicious styles of crusts, then add your favorite toppings to create your own personal pizza delight. Need a quick lunchtime alternative? Take advantage of Roscoe's Fast and Go noontime specials. And yes, they even offer gluten-free options. For the tastiest local experience, give the professionals at Roscoe's Pizza a call and surprise your family with a one-of-a-kind eating experience today.
6-0 run right now by the Linn-Mar Lions, or by the Cedar Falls Tigers. And it's been trapping, and then Karis Finley with threes.
Yeah, they've been finding her. Teammates have done a good job getting her the ball as well.
Sydney Runyon and Maddie Deacon off the bench coming in for the Cedar Falls Tigers now. With a minute 15 to play, first quarter, 19-14.
Well, Hannum's out too, so this is time to go for Linn-Mar. Maybe get a little push going into the second quarter.
Runyon, a 5'10 senior in there, and there's a three by Syme. Maya Syme with her first varsity points, 19-17.
No way.
Deep three, good for Karis Finley.
That was about 25, 26 feet out.
Not only a good defender, but she can shoot it.
Yeah.
31% from three last year, 22-17,
Well,
Cedar
she's
Falls.
over 31% today.
Yes, she is. Kern bringing it up, got double team, got it to Dirks on the baseline. Up top, they reverse it over in the right corner. Quick follow-away three, front iron, no good that time. Rebounded by Cedar Falls, and then Linn-Mar comes up with a steal. Kern from behind.
Watch a foul here.
Kern, step back, follow-away 15-footer, no good. Tigers the other way, 17 seconds to play first quarter, shot clock off. It has not been a factor here so far.
0.
Hanks, top of the circle.
Screen.
Yeah, they're going to get a moving screen.
That's been a couple times there's been a moving screen where the girls, it's not so much that they're not set, their teammates aren't waiting. They get in a hurry before that screen comes, and we see that a lot. And I always say be patient to make a good play. And offensively, they didn't wait for the screen.
Hannum back in for the last 8.2 seconds to play here in the quarter. 22-17, Cedar Falls. As Linn-Mar, Syme will inbound. And Blanford back into the ball game. See if the Lions set up. They're going to go double high screen. And the runner is going to be short, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. After one, 6-rated Cedar Falls 22, Linn-Mar 17. We'll come back with quarter number 2 right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
In your search for a cozy, one-of-a-kind meal, make plans to visit Cava House Cafe in downtown Swisher. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are all available at Cava. Mornings, try one of their homemade pastries, fresh scones, cinnamon rolls, muffins, coffee cake, or have a serving of hot breakfast casserole. Lunch and dinner menus include a variety of hearty, hot, and cold sandwiches. The Texas smoked brisket is a fan favorite, or try one of their fresh, never-frozen Angus beef burgers. No meal is complete without a dessert from Cava's pastry cabinet. Their signature black bottom cake and carrot cake are worth every calorie. Top it off with a scoop of Dan and Debbie's ice cream. One visit for Sunday brunch and you'll be hooked. And be sure to check out Cava's gift shop for unique candles and gifts. Customers all say when you walk in the door, you feel like you've stepped into a Hallmark movie. Come share a random moment at Cava House Cafe in downtown Swisher. At Hunt Graphic Innovations, it's the personal touch that counts. If you're serious about creating an eye-catching website or need assistance in graphic design for print, newsletters, posters, signs, or banners, Hunt Graphic Innovations has the experience to help get the job done. With personal attention and competitive pricing, discover the difference Hunt Graphic Innovations can make for you.
Great to have basketball back here on CRM Live Sports. Scott Unash, Steve Dozer with you. 22-17 after the first quarter.
Well, they're on pace for 88-68 for 156 points already.
Into the corner. Three won't go on the near side.
Good rebound.
Rebounded by Gabby Hanks. Cedar Falls going to the basket to our right, and catching the pass out of bounds was Maddie Deacon. And that'll be the 6th turnover for the Tigers. Both teams with 6.
That's something early on, coaches know that they're going to have turnovers. That's just part of that first game, and you just hope to limit them.
Blanford, McCormick in there. Blanford spinning, going one-on-one, and she's traveling. For the Lions, they're going to give Drea Kern her first breather. Anna Buchholz is in there for the Lions.
They have not gone down low yet, Scott. They have really not gone to Hannum. At all right now, which is a little shocking.
There she is in the high post, kicks it outside. Stanek, a high arching three is too strong. Chase on in the far corner. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Linn-Mar ball.
Yeah, maybe you put her on the block once in a while, just kind of see what kind of matchup and kind of moves and let her get comfortable.
Headed to UNI to play volleyball next year, 6'1". She'll do well for the another conference championship for Bobby Peterson and the Panthers. Here's Blanford. They double her, and they're going to get a reach. If that's Ferris.
That's 2, right?
Or Finley, that's 2.
Yeah.
And it is. Of course, second year of the shot clock and the 5 fouls a quarter as another pass thrown away.
Yeah, you know, and something too, Scott, the state did. They had a rule change to kind of help with low numbers, and the state did away with quarters. So that means you can play 21 games as a JV player and play 21 games as a varsity. You used to have, you know, 6 quarter nights, and now they got rid of that rule.
Here's Hanks off the feet for 3, left to short left wing, rebounded out of there by Linn-Mar. Long up court pass, and Finley knocked it out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Lions. Little collision down there between Buchholz and Finley. No harm, no foul.
No, you know, right now too, it probably wouldn't be a horrible time to maybe sit Finley a little bit, give her a little break there, and
with
not
2
get
fouls.
get that third and kind of see how things play on without her.
Drea Kern back in, so she got about a minute 20 seconds on the Linn-Mar bench. And the Lions an unforced error.
Those are 2 unforced errors right in a row, especially at the top of the key.
Emma Jacobs will check back in for the Tigers. And coming out will be Deacon. So Hannum in there, Stanek, Jacobs, Finley, and Hanks. So starting 5 back in there for CF. They're going to be playing in their brand new court this year.
Yeah, I tell you, that I look forward to seeing that school. I haven't been up there yet to see that.
It is nice. Very nice. Hannum spinning.
There
Now
you
takes
go.
it up strong and threw the foul. Went 1-on-1, and Titus had to foul her.
Yep, but a good strong move though.
Hannum with 4 in the first quarter will step back to the free throw line. She was 2 for 2 her first trip.
Now they say she's 6'1". She looks all that and maybe more.
Free throw good again, 3 for 3. First half brought to you by Spinal Corrective Center. Doctors Kuhl and Kretzinger delivering state-of-the-art chiropractic care for athletes and their entire family online at spinalcc.org.
Tell you what, she's 38% free throw shooter. She's proven her worth now on the line.
Maybe spent the offseason working on that. Here comes the half-court trap.
Good defense.
And Finley with a steal.
Really good anticipation by Finley.
Cedar Falls showing a couple different traps, and that has been effective so far.
Yep, especially with Hannum up top, too. That makes it tough.
We had Hanks having the ball knocked away. One official had a jump, the other had a foul. And that's going to be the second on Drea Kern.
Yeah, that's where you hope for a jump.
So Kern's got 2 and Finley has 2.
And Linn-Mar cannot afford to lose her.
No. Inbound, they throw it out deep to Hannum, and now Finley will set it up right of the circle. Hanks coming off the high ball screen, takes a free throw line. Little duck under move, shot no good, but got her own rebound though. And the Tigers will get it back. Working that triangle, inside to Hannum. Couple fakes, she gets doubled, back to the corner. 3, no good, and a good block out by Linn-Mar. Buchholz got it. Lanford up ahead. Looking to take it inside, down the lane, scoots high off the glass, no good, forced it, and the rebound to Karis Finley. Tigers by 7. Finley turns the corner, drives in, and an offensive foul. And that's 3. That was a bang-banger.
Yeah, that...
As Linn-Mar going to substitute. Blanford checking out. And Dirks back in for the Lions. Here comes the full court pressure, and the pass inbound hit the back of the backboard. And that's going to be 11 Linn-Mar turnovers. So the Tigers will get it back, and now the officials are going to talk it over here. Inbounds pass did hit the back of the
I think
backboard.
they're checking it, untouched, completely untouched, and it was.
Stanek will inbound. Hanks coming out the high ball screen, penetrates up and good with a right-hand layup.
And again, Hannum tried to set a screen. Again, went too soon. Everybody's kind of leaving and a little early right now, and you're going to see some moving screens early.
26-17, Tigers on a run. Pass tipped over to Titus in the corner. Starts to drive baseline. Got it to Kern. Hanks is all over Kern. They made that switch, and now Hanks picking her up. McCormick going one-on-one. Pull up from 10. Can't get it to go, and Hannum climbs for the rebound. Going one-on-one the other way. Stanek goes off the glass with it. No. Rebounded out deep. Picked up by Linn-Mar. Here comes McCormick in the open court. Power dribble with the right hand. She gets trapped along the baseline. Ball tipped away by Stanek and stolen again.
Boy, both teams just very aggressive going after it. You like to see that.
Hanks, right wing three, in and out. Halfway down, came out. Here comes Kern. Linn-Mar needs to set something up for Kern. Instead, little floater up and good by Hannah Thier. And we're going to get a Linn-Mar full timeout. Timeout going to be taken by the Lions. 4:09 to play here in the first half. 26-19, Cedar Falls on top. And we're back right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Laborers International Union of North America Local 43 is proud to be supporting high school sports. From individual members involved in coaching sports at many different levels to being fans, Local 43 is involved with our young people in the area. Members of Local 43 work in the construction building trades and heavy highway industries and are trained in environmental remediation as well as pipeline work. Local 43 is always seeking new members. LIUNA offers world-class training and education to start a safe career. Information is available at local43.org. Looking for the best in commercial and residential flooring? At Schumacher Carpets and More, it's the little things that count. Family owned since 1987, the professionals at Schumacher have what you're looking for. Whether it is carpet, luxury vinyl plank, ceramic, laminate, or wood, their personal service and quality products set Schumacher apart in the flooring industry. Famous for a relaxed and pressure-free shopping experience, let the experts at Schumacher Carpets and More break down your options with just a simple conversation. Call, visit, or request an online quote from their website today.
And we will pick our player of the game at the conclusion of this one, brought to you by Schumacher Carpets and More. As Linn-Mar off the timeout, setting up the defense, Hannum in the high post. Nice backdoor look, and the layup good.
Beautiful backdoor cut and a great bounce pass by Hannum.
Hanks, 10 points in the first half. Finley on the bench with 3 fouls. She's got 12 on three-pointers. Yep. A little hip check there on Cedar Falls.
Yeah, they kind of got away with a foul early on and ended up calling it down here on the front court.
Third foul of the quarter. First on Emma Jacobs, the 5'7" senior. 3 players have scored for Cedar Falls. That's been it. Hannum, Finley, and Hanks. Linn-Mar with the basketball. Kern in front court, kicks it out. Long three, up and good. Hannah Thier has got 2 triples and 8 points. 28-22, Linn-Mar hanging in there against the 6th-rated team in the state. Hand back to Stanek, outside the three-point arc. Hanks fakes, now drives in all the way and was fouled on the layup. And Hannah Thier is going to get the foul. And that'll send Gabby Hanks to the line for 2. Linn-Mar has yet to shoot a free throw in this game. This one up and good. Hanks was 60% last year.
Now, do you keep Finley and just say, let's wait till half?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would do, too. I would just, if right now, I would do it, keep her all the way through. Larry Niemeyer back in the day, Scott said, kids got to learn with fouls. But, boy, when they're your top players, you let them learn watching.
6 of 6 for Cedar Falls from the free throw line.
That's been the difference right now.
Yeah, it's an 8-point game, and Cedar Falls got away with one right there. Syme back in the ball game. She had her pocket pick, but it goes over in the corner to Dirk. She'll drive right baseline. Cross-court pass intercepted by Hanks. 13th turnover.
Nice
Great
look.
Feet ahead for the layup for Oakland.
Boy, that was a beautiful look by Hanks.
Keeping the head up all the time.
Yep, and right now your Finley answer is definitely keep her out.
32-22, yep. Little too close guarding on that trap by Jordan Oakland. That'll be her first. Still one more to give. That's the 4th on the Tigers. as Harley Titus will come back in for the Lions, and Emma Dirks will check out. So Linn-Mar ball right in front of us here. Kern going to bring it up against Stanek. Weaves her way into the front court. Syme kicks it right corner. Good pass inside to Kern, and then she got fouled, and they're going to get Oakland again.
Yeah, they're just a little more active right now with the hands, and as the game goes on, you're seeing more hand action than feet action, and that's what's happening right now.
And you'll see that early. And Linn-Mar's going to shoot their first free throws. Drea Kern will go to the line. 63% last year. And this one's up and good. Well, both teams hitting from the free throw stripe early.
Yeah, and from outside overall, too. Just really good shooting by both teams.
Second one, and there's the announcer's jinx. 32-23, 2:35 to play here in the first half, and a block on a drive. Syme with the block. Good lead pass to Kern. Going to take it in all the way on Oakland. Short on the layup.
Good
Got her
rebound.
own rebound. Back up, no. And the rebound to Hannum. Outlet up the far boards. Coming off the screen, Oakland will pull up. 17-foot high archer, no good. Hannum the offensive rebound, and she got hammered going up.
Yeah, she's got a good knack for that. And, you know, and there's not over the back. She's just athletic and grabbing it, and that's her fourth offensive.
Hannah Thierer will get the foul, her second. So she's got two, and Kern has two for Linn-Mar. Free throws for Hannum, and that one's no good. Finally missed one.
You jinxed them both.
Double jinx.
Double jinx.
2:12 to play here in the first half. We'll have the Bim Ritter Sportswear halftime show at the break.
Overall, though, the shooting proficiency's been very good by both teams.
33-23. Tigers have led by 10 on a couple different occasions. Here's Kern on the right wing. Kicks it out top. Thierer for a three. No good on the line driver, and it's chased down, though, by Titus. Her pass underneath is tipped out of bounds. And it will stay with the Lions with 1:51 to play here in the half. Great job by both teams here in the opener.
Yeah, I've been impressed with both of them. You would think we are in January, the way they're both playing and doing a good job.
Chad Tompkins probably not happy with the turnovers. Kern in the lane, pull up 10-footer way short, and it's going to be out of bounds. And it will go to Cedar Falls. 1:45 to play as Hanks will bring it into the front court. Running the wave, Stanek into the ball game. Deacon back in now. Maddie Deacon for the Tigers. Taking a little time off the shot clock this time, down to 17. And back. Here's Deacon, has it left of the circle. Picked up by Thierer. Coming in, Stanek, little floater, no good in the lane, and then the rebound to Linn-Mar. Blandford quickly into the front court for Linn-Mar, down by 10 at 33-23. Got trapped in the corner and then tried to force the pass inside and hit the baseline. And that's a turnover, number 14 for Linn-Mar.
Yeah, that's too many. And but I tell you, just defensively, Cedar Falls is making them play full court, and they're doing it right when they get the ball in, and really doing a good job defensively, and that puts a lot of pressure on the guards.
Always fun to see, take a look at the crowd, and don't see any coaches here.
Their Marion coach was here.
Yeah, Henry Martinson's here.
That was the only one I've seen. But yeah, for a day like this, you kind of think you'd see a lot of them out.
50 seconds to
pass.
play. Good feed inside to Hannum.
Great feed.
And she laid it in. That is what they're going to use Hannum for, along with defense. 35-23, 37 seconds to play in the half, and the ball tipped out of bounds. See some of the Wash girls here. Wash going to have a good team this year.
Yeah, we saw it, right? The last 3 years, each year you just think, man, this team's going to be good in a couple years, and here they are.
They're rated in the top 15. I think number 15 to start things off here. Syme goes cross court. Yo-yo dribble over there by Blandford. Tried to feed it inside. They go back door, but the pass away from Titus and out of bounds.
That was That was just ill-advised pass, especially where she was at.
So shot clock off, and the Tigers probably go for the last shot. 17 seconds to play here in the half. Greg Roan calling out a play. Stanek way out by
high post look. They're going to get that high post look.
Hannum sets it, and Stanek took it inside, lost it. Picked up by Cedar Falls, kick out, 3 no good, and that's it for the half. We're at halftime. Number 6, Cedar Falls, 35, and Linn-Mar, 23. We'll come back with the Bim Ritter Sportswear halftime show for you right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Are you looking for one unique workout location that combines everything you're looking for? The House of Iron is redefining the Cedar Rapids area fitness landscape. House of Iron isn't just another gym. It's a sanctuary for anyone seeking to transform their life through physical and mental well-being. Sporting state-of-the-art equipment and hexagonal lighting, not only is the space illuminated with a sense of energy and purpose, you will be too. Take advantage of other amenities like a cold plunge, a sauna, ultra-modern locker room, showers, and coming soon, a picture and posing room, and more. House of Iron offers monthly memberships as well as personal training sessions for people of all ages and ability. Whether you're a seasoned fitness enthusiast or just beginning your wellness adventure, House of Iron promises to be more than just a gym. It's a beacon of hope, positivity, and vitality. And opening soon, a second location in the historic World Theater building of downtown Cedar Rapids. Your search for healthy, fast casual in the downtown is over. Whether it's a quick bite you're looking for or a freshly made smoothie, Stack Wellness Cafe has expanded healthy eating in downtown Cedar Rapids. Business professionals as well as gym goers are singing the praises of our freshly made wraps and breakfast bowls, while the smoothie lover can choose from a variety of nutritious fruit and protein options, including your choice of adding the newest frontline supplements. For a fast, healthy, and convenient downtown option, look no further than Stack Wellness Cafe. No matter where you are in life, Hills Bank is here to help you succeed. Whether you're buying your first house, saving for your child's future, or preparing for retirement, you can count on the people at Hills Bank for the support you need to reach your goals. It's easy to connect with a banker over the phone or on hillsbank.com because we believe banking is better through human connection. Hills Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC member. Bim Ritter Sportswear in Cedar Rapids is your complete apparel and headwear provider. Bim Ritter is your one-stop store for screen print and embroidery for polos, t-shirts, hats, and more for any age from newborn to adults. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or a special event? Bim Ritter is the answer, as they work with local teams, clubs, organizations, and businesses from startup to finish to provide the look that you need with exceptional turnaround time. Bim Ritter is also the local apparel supplier for the Cedar Rapids Colonels and Rough Riders. Bim Ritter Sportswear, 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Call them at 364-3479 and visit them online at bimritter.com.
Back with you on the Bim Ritter Sportswear halftime show, brought to you by Bim Ritter at 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or special event? Call Gary at Bim Ritter Sportswear at 364-3479 or check him out online at bimritter.com. Good first quarter by both teams, and then Cedar Falls, the trap, got some things going, and Linn-Mar turned it over. Tigers hit some threes, and they lead by 12 at the break.
Yeah, but, you know, both teams they're really getting after it. Cedar Falls has come out and playing full court defense, and especially when you got Hannum out there and playing full court as well. That's caused some problems, not just her. I mean, Linn-Mar's it's had difficulty getting that ball up a little bit. They've heard some looks and passes, and that's been created by Cedar Falls. And you know, they made a little run even with Finley out. And here she's, 4 for 4 from the 3, I believe, and just amazing. And they were able to sustain her being gone or out for a while with little foul trouble.
Yep. First half scoring looks like this for Cedar Falls. Karis Finley and Gabby Hanks leading the way with a dozen apiece. Finley, like you said, Steve, all from three-point land, and she hit them bang, 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 bang.
Same spot, too. Unbelievable.
Yeah, same spot left of the key there. She's got 12. Gabby Hanks with 12. 4 field goals, 2 threes, couple of free throws for Hanks. Grace Hannum with 9, including 5 out of 6 at the free throw line, and Jordan Oakland off the bench with 2. For Linn-Mar, Hannah Thierer leading the way with 8, including a pair of triples. Drea Kearns got 7. 3 for Harley Titus. Maya Syme has 3, and Emma Dirks with 2. Bench scoring, Linn-Mar leading that 5-2, but here's the big stat of the half: 15 turnovers for Linn-Mar, 7 for Cedar Falls.
Yeah, and that's that was all defense. That was all defense by Cedar Falls.
Tigers 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Linn-Mar 1 out of 2. And 6 threes for Cedar Falls, 4 for Linn-Mar. How about your always accurate rebounding stats?
Always accurate. Cedar Falls right now have them with 15-14 lead and 9 defensive, and they have 6 offensive, and they are led by, no surprise, Grace Hannum with 5 rebounds, and 4 of those being offensive. And for Linn-Mar, 10 defensive, 4 offensive, and they are led by Emerson McCormick with 5 rebounds.
It was a pretty good pace to that first half for the first game of the year. Got to say that, though.
Yeah, for sure. And you can kind of see what Cedar Falls is going to be. You can kind of see that already. They're going to be a full-court team. They're going to push the ball on offense, too, and get that ball. You saw some really good passing up the floor and aggressive. And when that ball's on the floor, too, you're seeing 2 or 3 Cedar Falls kids going after it. So, Coach Groen wants to see them play full court, and that's what they're going to do, and that's what they're doing. And then you got Linn-Mar right now. Scott, I've been impressed. They've been pretty patient on offense, and that's been fun to see. And Coach Oakland is here, I just saw. And I wonder if that's a relation to – it's got to be a relation to one of the Oaklands, wouldn't you say?
Jordan Oakland.
Yeah. So Coach Oakland, I think, is UNI assistant coach.
Yes.
So, but he's in the house. But, if you're Linn-Mar, other than the turnover, Scott, you got to feel pretty good about, what they're doing and what they're going to be doing. And they're going to have to play without some height, but they're patient on offense. And sometimes it was just the defense got the best of them with some unforced turnovers.
Well, we mentioned girls basketball, a lot being talked about. There are several programs that are not going to be playing this year due to the low numbers. This has been something that's kind of been brewing for a while. They made that change like you talked about. There are no quarter limitations this year, which is good, I think.
Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know if that's to me, Scott, this was an issue 5, 6, 7 years ago, and now it's
and it hasn't been addressed.
It hasn't been addressed, and Jeff Linder with the Cedar Rapids Gazette put something out there asking what numbers are, and he said, I talked to him on Friday, he said he's got over 150 responses. So he said he's going to do an article over break, but talking to, I think it was Coach Groen, but he was telling me Esterville, which is ranked number 1 right now in Class 3A, followed by Marion. Was it 3 or 4A?
3A for Esterville, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Mount Vernon, you mean?
You're Mount Vernon, yeah. So they're ranked number 1. They have 9 players out, and 7 are seniors.
That's troubling.
That is troubling. So, I think Prairie's numbers are down right now. They're at 20 or a little lower, yeah, but that's everywhere. I mean, that is just everywhere, and that the norm now is 15 to 24 in a program 9 through 12, and that shouldn't be the norm.
Yeah. So hopefully that's going to get rectified, and there are many reasons for that, and we'll leave those to Jeff for his great article.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
That's coming out in a few weeks down the road. Our next basketball will be a week from today. We always look forward to it, going to Kirkwood for Rivalry Saturday. 8 games. I think we're going to have 3 of them. I will let you know during the week, Steve. But
sounds good.
It is going to be a blast.
Some really good matchups.
And some fantastic matchups that Scott Monk and Jeff Linder have put together, and just always look forward to it.
Yeah, and it's fun because you see teams you don't typically see. You have matchups. I think Prairie will play Harlan.
Heelan,
I mean,
yep,
yeah.
Prairie's
so they'll play
Heelan.
I mean, you don't get to do that. You're going to see a good game with Clear Creek. I think plays Maquoketa. And if you haven't seen Maquoketa play, that's going to be a fun team to watch.
Maybe Western Dubuque last night.
Yeah, Maquoketa, I think, is going to be the team to watch in Eastern Iowa. But some really good matchups, and they do a great job putting that together every single year.
Well, it'll be coming up. More on that throughout the week right here on CRMLiveSports.com. Halftime score, number 6, Cedar Falls, 35, Linn-Mar, 23. Back with the second half for you. And we'll do it after this here on CRM Live Sports.
American Family Insurance agent Kurt Gustafson is committed to inspiring and protecting dreams right here in Cedar Rapids and the surrounding area. He starts by getting to know you and your needs and build a free auto, home, or life insurance quote. By bundling policies, we can often offer a variety of discounts. Whether you're purchasing a car, buying property, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, we've got your back as you pursue your dreams, and we'll help protect them. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. See Kurt Gustafson Agency of American Family Insurance on Johnson Avenue Southwest, right across from the Johnson Avenue Hy-Vee for more details.
Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful. Plumbing fixtures, a great variety. Transform your home with Plum Supply. Our kitchen designs are amazing. Our service is priceless. Plum Supply. Touch and see. Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful.
Epiphany Dermatology is a full-service dermatology practice that treats all conditions of the skin, hair, and nails. Dr. John Woolner has been practicing and treating patients for over 30 years. Epiphany Dermatology has built a reputation based on reliable customer service and quality skin and hair loss treatments. Epiphany Dermatology also places a special emphasis on skin cancer prevention, screenings, and treatment. Call them to book an appointment at 363-9936 and visit their website at epiphanydermatology.com. Epiphany Dermatology, 5264 Council Street Northeast, Suite 700 in Cedar Rapids.
And our second half of action is brought to you by Epiphany Dermatology and Dr. John Woolner with over 30 years of experience. Find him at 5264 Council Street Northeast or call 363-9936. As we are ready for the second half here, Tigers will bring Karis Finley with the 3 fouls back out there. Stanek, along with Hanks, Hannum, and Jacob, starting 5 for the Tigers. And it looks as though the starting 5 out there as well for Linn-Mar. Nice pick and baseline move all the way to the basket and 2 for Stanek.
Yeah, quick first step and got all the way to rim, and that was good first step.
37-23, nice set play coming out of the timeout there for the Tigers. Linn-Mar attacking the basket to our right. Biggest lead now for CF for the ball game. Good ball movement. Kern on the fake. She'll drive in. One-hander, no
block
good.
Almost.
And the rebound. Kern got it back.
Oh.
Reverses it up for 2.
That's 2 reverses. What a beautiful move by Kern.
That was pretty. 37-25. Good backdoor. They try the reverse. It's no good. Then Hannum.
Call over the back.
Over the back on Hannum.
Yeah, that time she really didn't. She ran into her as she grabbed it instead of just grabbing it from her. So that was a good call.
They got it on Hannum. Only her first in the first of the half of the quarter, I should say, against the Tigers. Here comes that man pressure. Linn-Mar getting in. McCormick, Blandford, Titus, Kern, and Thurer in there for the Lions. Kern going to be guarded by Gabby Hanks again. Going to take her one-on-one. Spinning left of the lane.
Got by with a little push off.
Might have.
Yeah.
Off the clear out. One-on-one move. McCormick. She got cut off. Goes back door through traffic. And a foul as Blandford took it up.
Boy, that was a great heady play by Blandford to see it. And teammate in trouble and dove the lane.
That's 2 on Hannum now in the first 67 seconds. And the free throw up and good for Blandford. First point of the season. We'll try to bring Linn-Mar back within 10. This one up, but wave it off. Early. Yep.
That's what happens when you're trying to block out and you want to get that first step.
37-26. As Karis Finley will walk it up. Already signed with Drake, or committed to Drake. Can't sign till next year. Still only a junior. Good player. Linn-Mar straight man-to-man. Circling right with it. Jacobs, cross-court pass. Here's Hanks taking a left free throw line. Drives all the way in and gets the running layup.
Good finish. And you don't see that. She's more that loves to shoot that 3. So great drive by her.
Only 5'7", but she makes it work inside.
She really does, and it really uses her body well when she's protecting the ball.
Got 14 to lead the Tigers, and it's 39-26. McCormick has it outside the arc. Now drives left of the lane. Cut off by Stanek. Way out to Thierer for a three. Front iron, no. And Finley gets the rebound. Going to bring it up herself. Going to go one-on-one. Took it all the way to the hoop. No good short. We got a tie. And it will go to Linn-Mar. On the arrow. And here comes that Tiger pressure again. Now they made a move. They got Finley guarding the ball now, though, with the 3 fouls.
Yep.
And the pass to the far sideline tipped out of bounds.
Boy, just barely, too.
Lions will try it again. Chad Tompkins yelling out instructions to his players. And, of course, Chad, he and Ben Martins, co-head coaches for football this past fall.
Boy, you could have said Coach of the Year, too, because they did a terrific job in coming in and helping out and had a great season.
Kern to Thierer. Up top, turnaround 17-footer on the way. That's no good by McCormick. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball. And asked Chad before we got going here today, what's the plans for next year? And he said, well, I'm not going to be. They knew they were not going to be the head coach. He and Ben Martins.
Yeah, that's tough. Going into this season too. That's 10 months.
Oh yeah. And that's a 12-month a year job,
right?
Head football coach, and it's hard to go back to back, especially this year. But
but Chad is just a great guy, and will do whatever it takes to help. And boy, they did a good job. Exceeded, I would say, everybody's. What Linn-Mar did.
Oh, McCormick's three blocked by Hannum, and then a tie-up.
Jump ball.
Hannum much more active this year than last year.
Very much so. We'd see the half-court activity, but not maybe a little three-quarter. But, boy, she is active all the way full court, and it's fun to see.
At 4 out, and they're going to put her in the high post always, it looks like, as Oakland's going to get ready to come in for the Tigers. Finley coming behind the Hannum screen. Step back three, no good. And then Hannum fights for the offensive board and gets the rebound in the putback.
Boy, just athletic. That was an athletic rebound, not just height. It was very athletic.
41-26.
There's that full court defense again.
4:28 to play third quarter. Long pass up court. Ball tipped away by Hannum on the floor. Out to Thierer for three. Line driver no good. Rebounded by Hanks. We go the other way. Hanks with the stutter dribble. Goes crossover and drew the foul on Blanford.
Yeah, good crossover by Hanks. And again, she's the one I think that hurt Prairie last year, coming off the bench and nailing some big threes.
Tigers will go back to the line with Gabby Hanks. We'll have two here. And the first one on the way, no good. 2 out of 3 now in the ball game as Oakland will come in. Deacon will come in for the Tigers.
Just talking to Coach Oakland with you and I.
Saw that.
He, what a win over
Yeah, they're
Iowa
still
State.
A little happy, isn't he?
Yeah, he said you have such bad news, for Buffelli with her ACL, and to have a win like that, he said it was just unbelievable.
Emma Dirks is checked in for Linn-Mar into the ball game. And Maya Seam also back in for the Lions. Syme, I beg your pardon. I'm going to get that right. And we're going to get a Linn-Mar timeout.
Again, that's from that defense.
32nd timeout. 4 even to play in the third quarter. It's 41-26 in favor of Cedar Falls. And we are back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Laborers International Union of North America Local 43 is proud to be supporting high school sports. From individual members involved in coaching sports at many different levels to being fans, Local 43 is involved with our young people in the area. Members of Local 43 work in the construction building trades and heavy highway industries and are trained in environmental remediation as well as pipeline work. Local 43 is always seeking new members. LIUNA offers world-class training and education to start a safe career. Information is available at local43.org.
Chad Tompkins wanted to talk things over there. Wanted to use that
good timeout, but that's what Cedar Falls defense did. They extended them all the way out to half court and had to call a timeout.
Oh, and now an offensive foul away from the ball. And
they call it on 21?
I think they got it on Dirks, and they did. Second of the quarter, her second. And Tigers will get it right back. Cedar Falls has done a very good job of trying to keep the ball away from Drea Kern.
Yeah, especially this coming out of half. They really have done a great job at that.
Finley behind the screen, stutter dribble. She'll penetrate, lost it going in, and the pass deflected and intercepted as Dirks comes away with it.
Yeah, good help side. She slid down, got the steal. Perfect position.
Only the 8th turnover of the ball game on Cedar Falls. Taking good care of the ball for the first game. 41-26, 3.5 to play here in the third. Sign takes a free throw line to Dirks in the corner. Hannum coming out on her. She'll circle right outside the golden arc. Up top to the corner. Thierer for 3, curled in and out. Finley the rebound. Good look.
Yep, that's what she had a good look out of that. Just couldn't knock it down.
Finley stop and go move. What a scoop layup by Finley.
Oh boy, that was a heck of an athletic play. Just had nothing she could do other than scoop.
Got 14, and now we've got a trap at the center line and a tied ball. Oakland and Finley tied up Dirks, and it's going to stay with Linn-Mar.
He's almost over and back.
Official said all 3 parts were not over, though. And Linn-Mar will inbound. Anna Buckholtz into the ball game for the Lions. Both teams have played 8 here. We're under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Dirks isolated right corner, starts to go baseline, cut off by the double. To Buckholtz as they overload that right side. Baseline
good defense.
drive.
Just hands are active by Cedar Falls, both hands in position, and everybody slides into position to cut off the drive.
Pass to the wing is intercepted. Deacon came up with the pick there, got it to Stanek. In and under, and lost her footing and went out of bounds.
Oh boy, just really impressed with their team defense right now for Cedar Falls, really rotating well.
Reagan Borchers into the ball game for Linn-Mar for the first time, a 5'8" junior. Where's number 11? And Lions trying to inbound, and Stanek came up with a steal. Got it to Finley, and then a walk going to be called on Deacon.
She wanted to hurry back and get it to Finley, which was the right thing to do because Finley had an open look.
Getting it to Finley seems like a very good plan.
Good coaching analysis. Get it to Finley.
43-26.
But boy, she's just smooth too, and just athletic and good passer, good everything. And Drake's gonna get another good Cedar Falls player.
Got Knutson. Ball knocked out of bounds.
You said she's starting, right?
We'll try it again. Yeah, it's been starting. Lions finally break that pressure. Boy, Kern has had to work so hard. Long lob pass. Baseline drive by Buckholtz. Finley cutting her off and whips it up top, and that was an easy steal by Runyon. Runyon going to take it in by herself and gets a layup high off the glass for 2.
Boy, they're making nothing easy right now.
18 turnovers by the Lions. Syme brings it up. Finley going for the steal. Got to be careful with 3 fouls,
especially right up top, right in front of the official. Those are pretty glaring.
Here's Kern. Going to go one-on-one. Going to take Finley off the dribble. Goes between the legs with it.
Boy, Kern is not getting anything easy right now.
And now Finley on her. Out top, and the 3 was blocked. Buckholtz put it up. That was blocked by Oakland. And here comes Finley the other way. Got it to Oakland. She'll curl into the lane. No look pass. Back outside. 3 is going to be short. No good. Out of bounds, and it will go to Linn-Mar. And the Lions going to bring 4 fresh faces in. Titus back in. Blanford back in. Maddie Guido will come in for the first time. Off the Lion bench. 5'10" junior. That is the height for Linn-Mar this year.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's, that was his first challenge. I said, what's going to be a challenge for you this year? He said height. And Boy, back in the day, Linn-Mar just seems like they'd have 3 or 4 on the roster.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kia Stokes.
Yeah, that was a. But boy, well, last year you lost Daubenmeyer and Casebolt, who, 5, 10, 11, in height as well.
Good bounce pass for the open 15-footer, and it's up and good by Titus.
Yep, good bounce pass, found the open player. Titus knocks it down.
45-28, under a minute to play here in the third. Tigers attacking the basket to our left. Oakland, standing dribble with the right hand, gives it up to Deacon. Her pass tipped into the interior. Now we've got a jump, and it will stay with Cedar Falls.
I asked, Coach Groen from Cedar Falls, I said, you love man, you're going to be man. I said, we ever play zone? He said, yeah, if we play zone, it'll be a matchup. It'll be a matchup zone. So they just really, really do a good job playing team defense. I mean, just cutting off and in the passing lanes, and no one's really getting to the rim.
Stanek, good feed down low to Hannum. Nice post-up move. Lost it, got it back, put it on the floor, and got fouled. With 33 seconds to play here in the third, and going to get it on Maddie Blandford, her second. Only the third of the quarter, though, on the Lions. Neither team's been in the bonus yet. As Hanks gets it in, finally. Just beat that 5-second count. Driving through the lane, shot no good, partially blocked. Oh, we got an injury, perhaps?
Injury and a foul.
Stanek is hurt under the basket.
Hopefully it's a little ankle turn.
And Hannum got the foul on the rebound, and that's her third. And Stanek trying to walk it off, and looks like she is going to be okay. The trainer coming over, and they're going to take a look at it. And trying to walk it off, and
she didn't want to listen to the trainer. Athlete wants to get right back in there, that's for sure.
Going to go out and walk it off here. Pressure, double team in the backcourt, and Finley almost came up with the steal.
Oh,
but
nice.
Good feet ahead, and the easy layup by Blandford.
Yeah, that was really, really good heads-up play by Titus to get that and see your teammate right up the floor.
6 seconds to play. Finley beating the
Too
horn.
Yeah,
Split a double team, and that will do it for the third quarter. After 3, it's Cedar Falls on top, 47-30. Over the Linn-Mar Lions. And we'll come back with quarter number 4 after this here on CRM Live Sports.
At Jersey Mike's, we've offered a sub above since 1956. It starts with bread, fresh baked in our stores every day, topped with quality meats, cheeses, and ingredients sliced and grilled right in front of your eyes. And don't forget to add the juice, the red wine vinegar and olive oil blend that gives a Jersey Mike's subs its exquisite zing. Stop in and visit Jersey Mike's now at their 3 metro locations in the Fountains on the northeast side and on the east end of Marion near the corner of Highways 151 and 13 and Edgewood Road in the Westdale area. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Spinal Corrective Center, PC, 3800 River Ridge Drive, Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Dr. Gene Kretzinger and Dr. Janet Kuehl provide education to families on healthy living and wellness. If you want to reach optimum health and peak performance levels or are suffering from injury, pain, and other health problems, the chiropractic care they provide can give you relief and stability. Spinal Corrective Center PC has over 50 years combined experience in chiropractic care. And athletes, let us help you perform at 100% through sports chiropractic care. Call today at 393-3996 to schedule an appointment or go online at spinalcc.com. Spinal Corrective Center PC, delivering quality chiropractic care for the body to function at its highest level.
Back with you as we start the fourth quarter. Scott Unash, Steve Dozer with you. Number 6, Cedar Falls, after a close first quarter, has pulled this one to a 17-point game as we start the fourth. Tigers with the ball. And Hank starting to go baseline and got it knocked away.
Yeah, good hands by Blandford.
11 turnovers for the Tigers, 18 for Linn-Mar. Lions, Thierer has it right of the lane, threw it wildly, and it's going to go out of bounds. She got doubled.
Yeah, and that's the thing. First 3 quarters, Cedar Falls has just made them rush with their defense. And And that's easy to do when you're all over them. You want to get rid of that ball quick, and sometimes Linn-Mar's rushed the ball too much and caused turnovers.
Deacon in the ball game for the Tigers. Jacobs, Hannum, Finley, and Hanks. So 4 of the starters back in. Coming off the high screen, running layup won't go by Jacobs. Hannum the tip, Hannum the putback. 13 for Grace Hannum.
Boy, and I have that as her 7th offensive rebound as well.
Nearing a double-double.
Yeah.
Lions down by 19. Blandford, Simon there, Drea Kern, Titus, and Thurer for Linn-Mar. Syme goes crossover, takes it in the lane. Tough shot on the way, no good with the left hand. And rebounded by Finley. Good pass up ahead to Hannum. Off balance runner, no. Heck of a catch by the big.
That was a heck of a catch.
You don't see the post usually catching those passes.
No, that Linn-Mar was a little more first couple quarters, Scott. Their offense was just a little more fluid and under control, and here they're just anxious now. It's become anxious.
Yep, and Linn-Mar is going to have to burn a timeout, and it will be a full timeout. They had a trap going, and Lions used their timeout. 6:27 to play here in the ball game. Tigers 49 and Linn-Mar 30. We'll come back right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council represents 18 building trade unions in the corridor. Each union provides skilled workers for construction projects throughout the area. Union workers are highly skilled professionals who are determined to better their communities. The building trades unions are always looking toward the future. Training in registered apprenticeships is available. Visit their website at cricbt.org for more information. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building and Trades Council, committed to getting the job done right the first time. End your search for your favorite restaurant in Cedar Rapids. Come to Emil's Hideaway. Emil's is the home for the best tasting American food around. Choose from your favorites: chicken, pasta dishes, pizzas, burgers, and fries. Whether you're bringing the whole family for a meal or wetting your whistle at our fully stocked bar, there's something to satisfy all ages and tastes at our classic American local restaurant. Need catering for your next party or event? Emil's has that too. Call them for details. Emil's Hideaway, open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m., is right next to Home Depot and across from Lyndale Mall on 1st Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids.
After the timeout, Linn-Mar basketball here in our opener of the basketball season. Girls contest here. Baseline drive, cross-court pass tip to Thurer. She'll go cross-court, and they're going to have a walk going to be called on Blandford.
Yeah, again, we see that a lot. There's that quick feet, little shuffle.
Got to put it on the floor first.
Yes, and I'm just impressed with how Hannum's come all the way out on the perimeter and just all over the place. I would have never thought that you'd see that this early, how much extension defensively she does.
5'11" sophomore Taylor Vore making her first appearance in the game for the Tigers. Another big in there for Cedar Falls. Hannum goes cross-court to Hanks. Right wing three, ring it up.
Well, unselfish play by Hannum. Took her time, find her teammates.
Tell you, I like Hanks.
Yeah, she's a player.
17 for Gabby Hanks. 52-30, pressure put on. Lions
she didn't start last year.
Gonna have to get it over the timeline, and
oh, he was ready to call it on the side too.
Yep, had the hand going up, and they did get the final timeout called before the 10-second count. So Linn-Mar will take it with 5:32 to play in the ball game. Cedar Falls 52 in Linn-Mar 30, and we're back after this on CRM Live Sports.
Are you looking for one unique workout location that combines everything you're looking for? The House of Iron is redefining the Cedar Rapids area fitness landscape. House of Iron isn't just another gym. It's a sanctuary for anyone seeking to transform their life through physical and mental well-being. Sporting state-of-the-art equipment and hexagonal lighting, not only is the space illuminated with a sense of energy and purpose, you will be too. Take advantage of other amenities like a cold plunge, a sauna, ultra-modern locker room, showers, and coming soon, a picture and posing room, and more. House of Iron offers monthly memberships as well as personal training sessions for people of all ages and ability. Whether you're a seasoned fitness enthusiast or just beginning your wellness adventure, House of Iron promises to be more than just a gym. It's a beacon of hope, positivity, and vitality. And opening soon, a second location in the historic World Theater building of downtown Cedar Rapids.
Back with you here at Linn-Mar as we get the girls basketball season underway here. We'll be with you at Rivalry Saturday next week. Going to be a lot of fun. 8 great games. Maybe the best 8 that they've put together here.
Yeah, and we say that every year. We're like, man, this is better, even better than last year. And kudos for Kirkwood to host that too. That's great.
Ball tipped away into the backcourt and picked up by Cedar Falls, but they're going to get a walk on Jacobs. So that'll give it back over, and looks like the Tigers are going to back off the pressure here a little bit with 5:14 to play in the ball game, up 22. This is a non-conference affair. They will play again later on up at the brand new Cedar Falls High School. There's runner from the left baseline won't go. Kern, nice job to yank it away off the rebound.
Oh, nice pass.
Derek kicked it out.
Ooh.
Syme for 3 and got it.
Jeez, that's about 23 feet out or more.
Syme showing good range right there. 52-33 on the other end. Jacobs for 3, no good. Put back up and good for Bohr for, I would imagine, her first varsity points. And almost looks like a younger version of Grace Hannum out there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Doesn't she?
Yeah, she's aggressive already coming in, so.
Only a sophomore at 5'11". Kern going one-on-one. Backing her way in. Couldn't get anything done. Kicked it back out. Syme has it out beyond the arc. She'll penetrate. Kicks it over. Thier for 3, and that's good. Lions are going to make some people play this year.
Yeah, they are, and they're just going to get better. You can tell they're going to get better, and they got some good shooters and good defense, and things will start coming. It's just going to take a little time. And height, again, will be a challenge.
Oh, Bohr for 3. Look at that. The sophomore steps back and knocks it down. 57-36 as we're over halfway here in the fourth quarter. 3:38 to play. We'll have our Westridge Care Center postgame show at the end of this one. Kern has been quiet here in the second half. I mean, they've been doubling her. They've been doing everything.
I mean, she's been at 9 for a long time for points.
And it's been Karis Finley taking care of that. Running hook, no good in the lane. Wild one
There's
thrown
your
up.
double-double.
There, she got it?
Yeah.
All right. Up to Jacobs. Near side corner, 3, no good. Short. Got her own rebound, though. And the Tigers will try it again.
Yeah, running some clock now.
Cedar Falls, 6th in the ranking, Steve. They're the highest MVC team.
Well, and they're impressive. I mean, they're absolutely impressive.
I think with this height and with the shooting and with Finley's ability, I mean, I think they can play with the CIML Suburban teams.
They got the size, and they got some offense, and their defense is amazing.
Finley deep 3 won't go, and it hit off the guide wire, and it will go to Linn-Mar. Everybody going in, and
no one reported.
No one reporting.
They just headed straight out.
This is the AAU effect.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just, it's fun.
Coming in will be Lavia Torres for Cedar Falls. Lakin Petrie will come in.
I think they're trying to.
And also, Kiara Gleason will come in. And Maddie Guido back in for Linn-Mar. As Buchholz will come in for the Lions. Also, Borchers will come in.
Yeah, and I would get Hannum out.
I'm going to stay in there. She's the only starter for Cedar Falls. And, yep, and that's going to end very quickly.
Said, why is Grace still out there? Said his assistant.
Linn-Mar with the basketball. Here's Borchers. Her jump shot blocked. Long arms of Gleason with the block. A 5'10 senior. 2:19 to play in the ball game. And Cedar Falls is going to take a timeout to get some people in.
Yep, good job.
And they will they'll get Petrie in. I think everybody that's dressed has gotten in for the Tigers. And there's not going to be any drop-off, too, for this Tiger team. I mean,
No.
it does not matter what sport up at Cedar Falls. They've got athletes.
You know, when you have Dan List, who's a Hall of Fame coach, right, retire,
Yep.
they really haven't skipped a beat.
Not really.
Because Greg was with him, and Greg has just done an amazing job up there, and one of the top coaches around.
2 minutes to play. Cedar Falls is going to win the opener here. They lead at 57-36 over Linn-Mar. It was a close game for about the first 10 minutes, and then Cedar Falls gradually pulled away, and there's Bohr with the steal. Up ahead, one-on-one. Gleason can't get it to go, but drew the foul on Buckholz. Well, Chad Tompkins said he was going to learn a lot about his team. And I think he did.
Yeah, a lot of positives. I mean, a lot of positives.
A lot of them. Free throw, in and out, and back in again.
Especially that first 10 minutes, guy. Linn-Mar did a really good job running their offense and really under control. But boy, that defense from Cedar Falls, it's like taking a brick out of a dam. You know, they eventually just break it off, and here comes the flood, and that's kind of what happened.
Free throw no good. Natalie Murray into the game now for Linn-Mar, number 20. As pass too tall and out of bounds off the hands of Guido. So everybody's gotten in for Linn-Mar. 58-36 with 1:34 to play in the ball game. We'll have our play of the game brought to you by Carpenters Local 308. Online at carpenterslocal308.org after this one. As Bohr gives it up to Gleason. High arching three, no good.
That was some height.
That may have been the highest we've ever seen, and Oakland gets the putback and the chance of the three-point play. That was a high one.
Boy, that was like an eclipse where half the light was covered from the as high as that ball was.
Borchers gets the foul, her first. And Oakland on the line and caps the three-point play. She's going to be a good one.
Yeah, she's done a nice job coming in and really giving some quality depth.
61-36 with 1:10 to play. McCormick holding it up top. Angles right with a dribble. Nice crossover. Tried to free herself. Got doubled. Looking for some help. Finally got it out of there. Borchers drives down to the block. Out to Guido for a three. And she got it. That'll make the night go nicer for her.
Absolutely.
Got a smile on her face. She's trying not to. 61-39. The hook pass tip stolen away. And Linn-Mar's got it with 37 seconds to play here in the ball game. Buckholz driving with 30. Kicks it out. Turnaround three-pointer. That's good by
Huge shot.
McCormick.
Yeah, McCormick. She's had a nice game. She's had a nice little game.
Good defensive player.
Yes.
61-42. Another high arching three. No good. Borchers got the rebound. 10 seconds to play. McCormick up ahead will drive in and under on the baseline. Leaves it for Buckholz, and her shot no good. Got her own rebound. 2 seconds, and that's going to do it. Cedar Falls wins the opener over the Linn-Mar Lions, 61-42. We'll come back with the Westridge Care Center post-game show for you and wrap things up after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Your search for healthy, fast casual in the downtown is over. Whether it's a quick bite you're looking for or a freshly made smoothie, Stack Wellness Cafe has expanded healthy eating in downtown Cedar Rapids. Business professionals as well as gym goers are singing the praises of our freshly made wraps and breakfast bowls, while the smoothie lover can choose from a variety of nutritious fruit and protein options, including your choice of adding the newest Frontline supplements. For a fast, healthy, and convenient downtown option, look no further than Stack Wellness Cafe. No matter where you are in life, Hills Bank is here to help you succeed. Whether you're buying your first house, saving for your child's future, or preparing for retirement, you can count on the people at Hills Bank for the support you need to reach your goals. It's easy to connect with a banker over the phone or on hillsbank.com because we believe banking is better through human connection. Hills Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC member. Bim Ritter Sportswear in Cedar Rapids is your complete apparel and headwear provider. Bim Ritter is your one-stop store for screen print and embroidery for polos, t-shirts, hats, and more for any age from newborn to adults. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or a special event? Bim Ritter is the answer, as they work with local teams, clubs, organizations, and businesses from startup to finish to provide the look that you need with exceptional turnaround time. Bim Ritter is also the local apparel supplier for the Cedar Rapids Colonels and Rough Riders. Bim Ritter Sportswear, 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Call them at 364-3479 and visit them online at bimritter.com. Whether you need long-term care or short-term rehabilitation for your elder, one visit to Westridge Care Center and you'll see what has made them one of the finest nursing care facilities in the area since 1992. At Westridge Care Center, our number one priority is to make all loved ones in our care safe and healthy. Westridge Care Center implements the Eden philosophy to reflect an environment of living as a habitat for humans instead of a place of frailty and waiting. Call 390-3367 to arrange a tour of their privately owned single-entity facility with private rooms with all the amenities. Westridge Care Center, 3131 F Avenue Northwest, Cedar Rapids, and online at westridgecarecenter.com.
Back with you here from Linn-Mar on the Westridge Care Center post-game show. Scott Unash and Steve Dozer with you. Westridge is a privately owned facility that offers 24-hour community of care, which ensures each person feels welcome. Call to learn more about their services or to schedule a tour at 390-3367. And you can visit them online at westridgecarecenter.com. The Tigers, they didn't lead all the way, but after a close first quarter, Steve, they kind of gradually pulled away and ended up with a 19-point win today.
Yeah, that was one of the better team defenses I've seen in a long time from a team, and just super impressed with their aggressiveness and their fundamentals of defense and the passing lanes up the line, on the line, all of that, and just they caused a lot of problems. Hard to get to the rim. They really extended it where Linn-Mar had to call 3 or 4 timeouts just based on them pushing them out to the half-court line, and just really kudos to Cedar Falls and coaching staff, and just a really well-played defensive ball game. And then you throw in some offensive prowess from Hanks and Finley in there too, but what a really, defense going to set the tone for them offensively, and that's what we saw tonight.
Yeah, this is a good basketball team. We knew it was coming in, but Hannum is a lot more active inside off. She didn't need to score in it last year, really, with Finley and with Knutson.
Nope. And you had Hanks coming off. I mean, they didn't need her to do that, just protect the rim, and now they're having her do that.
Yeah, and for Linn-Mar, I think a lot of positives coming out of this. You knew going into the ball game that that you were not going to have a lot of height this year. Big posts were going to be a problem. It was a little bit. Hannum had a double-double in this one, but the three-pointers were there. 8 made threes in this ball game for Linn-Mar, and needed to take care of the ball better, but that will come. That will come,
and not many teams are going to stop Kearns. She's going to get 15 to 20 a night, and but they did a good job on her in second half, especially. I don't know if she scored any points in the second half.
Had a couple.
Yeah, but very, very quiet, but yeah, Linn-Mar's got some kids right away came out shooting and aggressive, and they really did a good job that first quarter and a half taking care of the ball, but that's what Cedar Falls is going to do to you and break you down, and that's kind of what happened.
Let's take a look at the final scoring in this one for the victorious Cedar Falls Tigers win their opener here in this non-conference game. They had 3 in double figures led by Gabby Hanks, the 5'7" senior. 17 points, had 3 three-pointers to lead Cedar Falls in scoring. 16 for Karis Finley, the 5'10" junior All-Stater, with 4 3-pointers to go along with a couple of twos. Grace Hannum, a double-double for the future UNI volleyball player. Ended up with 13 points, had 4 field goals, and more importantly, I think 5 out of 6 from the free throw line after not shooting the ball very well from the free throw line a year ago. Off the bench, Jordan Oakland with 5. Taylor Vore, another good-looking sophomore, with 5. Sophie Stanek had 2. Sydney Runyon had 2. And Kiara Gleason had a point. For Linn-Mar, Hannah Thierer leading the way with 11, including 3 3-pointers. Drea Kern ended up with 9 in the ball game, had 7 at halftime for the all-conference player. 5 for Maya Syme off the bench. Harley Titus had 5, and then 3 apiece for Emerson McCormick, Maddie Blandford, and Maddie Weedo. Emma Dirks chipped in with a field goal for 2. Bench scoring, 13-10, Cedar Falls with the advantage right there. And both teams with 8 made threes. Cedar Falls 9 of 13 from the free throw line, while Linn-Mar was only 2 of 4. And a 6 field goal advantage from 2-point range for Cedar Falls, 14-8. Turnovers, 22 for Linn-Mar, and Cedar Falls ended up with 15. And Cedar Falls an advantage on the bench, scoring 13-10. And
trying to get a injury update on
okay.
See how she's doing. Rebounding wise, it was 30-24. Cedar Falls had 19 defensive, and they had 11 offensive. They were led by Grace Hannum with she had 11 rebounds overall and 16 defensive for Linn-Mar, 6 offensive, and they were led by Emerson McCormick with 6.
So 13 points, 11 rebounds for Grace Hannum.
Yeah, I mean, pick your poison with the player. I don't, they had a few to choose from.
Very, very tough player. And like I said, if Cedar Falls can get her going inside to go along with the outside shooting, good defense, it's going to be a good year up there for the Tigers in the brand new high school and in the brand new gym. We'll take a final break, come back, have our play and player of the game for you. It is Cedar Falls winning it 61-42 over Linn-Mar, and we're back after this on CRM Live Sports.
Carpenters Local 308 in Cedar Rapids is a member of the North Central States Regional Council of Carpenters, representing nearly 27,000 members and their families in the upper Midwest. The union is dedicated to protecting and elevating the economic and social conditions of all workers and to provide our industry with the best trained, most productive, and safest workforce available. Carpenters Local 308 is always looking for new workers to join their ranks. Apprenticeship classes and training are available for you to become a skilled worker for your career. More information on Carpenters Local 308 is available at carpenterslocal308.org. Looking for the best in commercial and residential flooring? At Schumacher Carpets and More, it's the little things that count. Family owned since 1987, the professionals at Schumacher have what you're looking for. Whether it is carpet, luxury vinyl plank, ceramic, laminate, or wood, their personal service and quality products set Schumacher apart in the flooring industry. Famous for a relaxed and pressure-free shopping experience, let the experts at Schumacher Carpets and More break down your options with just a simple conversation. Call, visit, or request an online quote from their website today.
Back with you to wrap things up here from Linn-Mar as Cedar Falls beats Linn-Mar today 61-42 in the girls basketball opener. Need to pick our play and player of the game. It is brought to you by our player of the game, brought to you by Schumacher Carpets and More. Looking for the best in commercial and residential flooring at Schumacher Carpets and More. It's the little things that count. Call, visit, or request an online quote from their website today. That is SchumacherCarpets.com. And we are, of course, picking one from the Linn-Mar side. So for our Cedar Falls friends up there, there were some very good performances, no doubt.
100%. 100%. Yes. But, yeah, who do you think for player?
I think, tell you what, I think Hannah Thierer.
That's what I would say.
I mean, Drea is going to be there each night. It was a tough shooting night for her.
Yep.
Cedar Falls made it really tough on her. But if Hannah Thierer can hit those threes for the youngster, the sophomore, I think her future is very bright.
Yep. And then, do you talk about plays? Those reverse layups by Kern.
Those were good. Had a couple of them.
Boy, she sure did.
In the ball game. So Congratulations to Hannah Thierer. She is our player of the game, brought to you by Schumacher Carpets and More. Our play of the game, or plays of the game, brought to you by Carpenters Local 308. Online at carpenterslocal308.org. Dedicated to protecting their workers and provide the best trained workforce available. Apprenticeship classes and training are available, again, at carpenterslocal308.org. This was a tight game. I tell you what stands out to me, those back-to-back-to-back three-pointers by Karis Finley.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of where the exclamation point on the game was starting. When she hit that third one and then the fourth one all from the same spot, you know, you're like, Linn-Mar's got their hands full. And to do that and hit them right in a row, too. I mean, she didn't miss one on that. So, yeah.
I would, yep, I think that was the, that and the defense causing the turnovers. That was your turning point in the ball game. Our Carpenters Local 308 plays of the game. And, good way to start things off here. Couple good ball clubs going at it, and we will see 8 great games next Saturday at Johnson Hall over at Kirkwood. We will let you know our complete lineup this week. Just visit us on the webpage at crmlivesports.com, or we will put them out as well on X or Twitter, whichever you prefer, and get your voice ready. It's going to be a fun Saturday. It always is.
That's a great Saturday, and it's just fun to see teams from all over the state to do that. And I always think the Union needs to honor, you know, Scott Monk at half sometime and Coach Linder for doing that, because that's really promoting girls basketball at its highest level, and that's been a phenomenal day for everybody.
It's going to be maybe the best one yet coming up. Rivalry Saturday, next Saturday at Kirkwood at Johnson Hall. We'll have games for you right here on crmlivesports.com. All right, Steve, have a great night.
You too, Scott.
See you next weekend.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here on the Westridge Care Center post-game show. And our thanks to Tanya Moe, everybody here at Linn-Mar for all their hospitality. Thanks to our great boosters. And we are off and running with high school basketball for 2024 and 2025. For Steve Dozier, Scott Unash saying so long. Final score here of this girls opener. It was number 6 and 5A Cedar Falls 61 and Linn-Mar 42. You've been listening to a sports presentation of CRM Live Sports. And for Steve Dozier, Scott Unash saying so long from Linn-Mar High School.